guys that do a lot of things behind the scenes here. There's a lot of guys that do things in front of the scenes. There's a lot of guys who trip over electrical cords and cameras, but they're all good. So anyway, this year's Distinguished Service Award, I'd like to present to a great guy, great help. He's done more than what we would ever have hoped for, Ed Weber.
Every one of you that work behind the scenes, at the tables, come down here, spend your time. You guys all deserve this award. It's what makes the International Clubmakers Guild, is each individual coming together and working to help this guild grow, get stronger. If it's not there, you guys aren't here for it. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to announce the COY Awards, and we're going to save the Clubmaker of the Year Award for the very last, the International Clubmaker of the Year Award. Can you go, Bob?
Yeah, I'm Bob Buglar, and on the committee to elect and grade for the Clubmaker of the Year. And it's quite a job and quite a task for a clubmaker to get to the point to where they are today. And our committee, we spend a lot of time and effort trying to do the best job we can to get the best person for the award. So the first award we'll have is 2016 Clubmaker of the Year for the Midwest is John Dranschek.
Turn around, John. Speech.
Well, I want to thank everybody in the ICG for encouraging me to apply, especially Eddie Smith, who can't be here. I wasn't expecting to win anything, but I have to credit my son because he produced the video, and I think probably the introduction is what won me the award. And if you go online and you look at it, it's he's got the Star Wars theme at the beginning. He says some nice things about me as the letters are going, or the words are going back. So, but this will go in a prominent place in my shop, and I know my customers appreciate what I do, and now I think this will be very special because it says that, you know, the ICG and their very high standards think I do a pretty good job too. So, thank you very much.
So now we got the Eastern, we have the Eastern Clubmaker of the Year Award for Jacques Lebon.
I drove all the way down from Erie, Pennsylvania for this. And Lorraine goes, "Have you got a little talk figured out yet?" And I go, "No." But driving through the storm, we had a lot to think about. So the thing with being a club maker is that you're always striving to be at the top of the class or do the best job that you can. And I'm always reading, I'm looking at the threads on the guild, I'm asking questions. And everybody here helped me get to where I am. So this award is you too. That's big to me. Thank you.
Really smile.
And now we're going to present the Canadian Clubmaker of the Year to Don Irving.
I'd like to thank the committee for
giving me this award. And I'd also like to thank my wife for putting up with me and standing behind me all these years as we perfected our craft and our business, and this means a lot.
Paul, you gotta get in there. Come on, Paul, you gotta get in.
And now we're presenting the European Club Maker of the Year to Mickey Rapato.
That's it, buddy. It's a $50 gift certificate. You can't prove this, by the way.
Thank you so much. I don't know that say because it's so special for me. I would like to give the thanks for my brother for coming here, especially for my wife because she know that what is the difficult this work, the hours of study, and I think I would like to return in the future for take other work. Okay, thank you so much.
If you'd like to say some words in Spanish, because this is being recorded, and we can put it on
You
the
want?
website, please.
Yeah.
For your Spanish customers.
Okay. Bueno, muchas gracias a todos. La verdad es que no sé qué decir porque es muy especial para mí. Es un premio especial básicamente porque es un trabajo que en Europa es menos frecuente que en Estados Unidos. Y básicamente quiero darle las gracias a mi hermano por haber venido conmigo y muy especialmente a mi mujer, que ella sabe las horas de esfuerzo que lleva, las horas de estudio y sobre todo las horas de trabajo extra para cumplir con los clientes. Muchas gracias.
Are you sure you guys are brothers?
And now the North American Club Maker of the Year, Greg Courtney.
This club making thing we're into is a learning process. We're always trying to learn. I only did this whole thing to try to learn more. I thought maybe I could learn something, and maybe 2 or 3 years from now I might get some kind of reward. Who knows? Because I've been doing this a long time. It's well worth it, guys. If you're in the ICG and you're not certified, get certified. You've got to be certified to put in for this. So get certified, put in for this, and it's, if nothing else, you'll learn something, because the whole testing process, everything is so good. So do that. It's well worth it. Okay. I want to thank Jacques and Frank and Ray and all the ICG that's involved with this whole thing. Thank you so much. This is such an honor. It was totally unexpected. I didn't know what to think. I want to thank Bob and Jerry and all the committee that were on the selection of this. I can't imagine all the papers you guys had to read, the videos, the whole thing. It just must have taken hours and hours. So that's a good job. I really appreciate other things you've done. Lastly, I want to thank my my partner in this whole thing, the person that's guided me through everything and listened to me complain and be happy and all that. I want to thank my wife. Just a minute, you're not taking a picture of the plastic.
Now what we've all been waiting for, we'll let Greg take his pictures. Okay, before Bob goes on, I just want to say a couple of words here about our International Clubmaker of the Year. A guy who just donates tireless amounts of time to make this organization fly. He took on a lot of this responsibility for this show. Everything has been run perfectly, and I can't say enough about the guy. And I learned nothing else about club making. What I've learned about this guy, he's a great friend, and nobody deserves this award better than him. I'll let Bob take over. And the only reason Mickey's coming back is he knows what Hooters are now in this country, and they don't have them in Spain. So that's why he's coming back. Bob.
Okay, yeah, I've known this man for many years too. All the club makers and all these awards are given, and everybody deserves it. This man also deserves it. So we want to announce the International Club Maker of the Year, Jacques Intouré. Jacques Intouré.
So, thank you, Mr. Uvalar. This man is really one of the true legendary club makers in the business, and if you have never discussed putter design and fitting with him, do so before you leave the show. You're going to learn a lot. I have some notes here because I tend to get mumbly jumbled when I talk, and I might go too fast, so tell me to slow down. I am truly honored and humbled to receive this award. I stand here before you on the shoulders of loved ones, mentors, and my ICG brothers who have supported and given me so much. First of all, my wife Ashley, who supported my opening in the studio in 1999. She's been there through all the ups and downs of this amazing journey. She's home with our teenage daughters, who'd be here, but it's a school night. And they just spent 10 days in Florida, so that's okay. Ashley, Angelina, and Jacqueline, I love you. Keeping it personal, I'd like to thank my fellow Moes, Steve Abraham, Jack Ingram, Michael Stern, with whom I've traveled and played some of the great golf gems in the world, and yes, had a pint or two, or even 10. They're right over there. You might have seen them around. I thank all of my customers who have supported me over the years. Without your patronage, I'd be crunching numbers working a desk job instead of having a vocation working to help you increase your enjoyment of this difficult but very fun game. How lucky we are all to be in the happiness business. Nothing is more satisfying professionally to get calls, emails, and text messages from customers who shot a personal best, won a major event, had a hole-in-one, helped a senior play more golf and get more enjoyment out of it. I think everyone in this room knows what I'm talking about. I've been fortunate to have some great mentors, men like Mark Pepperak, Leith Anderson, Everett Lockowitz, and Dick Weiss, who taught me to set my prices so that I could make a living and increase the level of services offered to my customers, who taught me that adapting and changing my business model was the only way to remain competitive. I thank those in the golf industry who have promoted the independent club fitter club maker, including ICG Hall of Fame members Mike Satura, Chip Brewer, Tom Wisham, Mr. Mura, Gavin Robertson, and Jerry Hoffman Sr. I thank my ICG brothers and sisters. Anyone in this room who has enjoyed success knows that maintaining it requires continuously raising your game, get better each year. ICG members and sponsors teach each other how to improve our craft, our art and science, and increase our business acumen. So I'm up here sharing my current route to success. Invest in acquiring custom OEM brands which you fit and build, as well as invest in the best club fitting and club making technology you can afford. In concluding, I now put on my ICG board hat and get on my soapbox. Follow the example of Eddie Smith, Frank Viola, Ray Tomaszewski, Gerald Fritz, Eric Negg, Ed Weber, Cleve Porter, Alvaro Perez, and many of our other members, including my fellow COY Award winners, and get more involved in the guilds. Get ICG certified. Get on our ICG best member list. Qualify for your one-page listing on golfmds.com. Run for next year's COY Awards. Get on a task force. Participate in our forums. Participate in our live webinars or watch them later. Submit an idea on how to improve the ICG and then do the work to implement it. Join an ICG regional chapter. Not one in your area? Form one. Get more involved, and I guarantee you that your rate of return on your personal investment will be manyfold. I, for one, will continue to be involved, because the day I stop learning and getting better is the day I leave the business. Thank you very much.